Hello, beautiful. Blythe here, top down with a update to my notebook lineup, Techo Kaigi, journal, ecosystem, whatever you would like to call it. They're all the analog, and I do use digital tools as well, but all the analog items that I'm using right now to learn and to teach. This is a Moleskine Kaigi where I do keep the few little swatches, but mostly a daily log a la the bullet journal method. It's with me almost all the time in this Liebhardt cover and is just an unlined plain cream color, which is actually fairly fountain pen friendly and a wonderful companion that only helps me focus, never distracts me, helps me catch all my ideas, poems, projects, teaching, which then get translated into articles and syllabi and lessons and everything that I'm creating and up to. Many books of which I read, honorable mention, electronically on this now, 5-year-old ancient Kindle, a sketchbook, and currently inked book. That is for different media and fun times. It has my Fude nib pen in there. It is a Hongdian and is inked in gray. I've got my first and back in action file of facts, which has, I won't actually go into it too much because it has mostly financial tracking information, but it has also some old stickers and birthdays and addresses. The main event being this Manufactica cover, which is very sturdy saddle leather, which is helpful since this goes with me to all studios and schools, and is very trusty for A5 and also A5 Slim notebooks. And it typically contains my seasonal book, like this Rhodiorama, which is a dot grid notebook, this pencil board, some post-it sticky notes and markers. And here's where I'm logging on a weekly, monthly, daily basis, outside of my daily log, of course. And then I have my annual book, which is also another Rhodiorama. I do monthly flips of this book and quarterly updates of my 2025s and 2025 projects. And I am stocked up for this current seasonal book is going through till the end of September, at which point I will use this one in silver for October through December, so quarter 4 of 2025. Pretty excited to open that up and set those months up. And a new annual book for 2026. And a recent new find that I'm going to try out, maybe for morning pages, maybe for other sorts of notes, is a composition book from Rhodia with the grid pages, which reminds me another important book or notebook, which I actually end up pulling from, is this Rhodia pad, which is also for ink swatching and letters and things like that. Here's some new inks I got. Wow, actually have a whole history of the inks I've been using. From there, as tests before it goes into my permanent journals, I use note cards pretty often. My current pens in use. My pocket pens are kept in this cigar case. Thank you for letting me use that, Ayla. We've got a Quebeco All Sport and a Pilot Elite with coordinating inks. And I've got my other pen friends here. And some new inks that I'm excited to be using this fall. Got some Blue-Eyed Mary from Roar and Klingna, some Beaver Dam Brown, and some Oyster Hour from Fairfield Press. Thanks Steffi at Fountain Feda, Ponte A, for the lovely help with getting also amazing Amethyst by Diamine, a Alt Bordeaux wine color, Diamine Sargasso Sea, a really nice deep oceany blue, which I've already been getting lots of use out of in my Morning Pages book. So actually one of the most important but an ever-changing part of my notebook ecosystem, or Techo Kaigi, sometimes it's bigger, sometimes it's smaller, is my Morning Pages notebook. So I'm not picky about the quality of the paper for this guy, although these cheap notebooks in Germany are pretty high quality, it turns out. But that's what I'm using for my weekday Morning Pages. So many fun tools to be creative with. That's the current lineup of things that are helping catch my inspirations, organize my thoughts, be my external brain and my compass, and a outlet for creativity, and a place to capture memories, and so much more. How are you working in analog, in digital? What are you creating this back to school, this new academic year, if that inspires you, or this new season? I would love to know. And until next time, take good care of yourself and pay attention. Thanks for moving with me in spirit or in fact. I hope you are doing well until next time.